Everybody, welcome to episode 10, season finale of Weezytalks. Man, thank you. It's been an incredible journey. But hold on, we not done yet, though. So listen, this is episode 10, right? We're going to take a month off. We're going to be back around the beginning of May. We got some fresh new things been working on. Some great ideas coming soon. You're just going to have to wait and see, though. We're not going to unleash any of that right now. But let's get right into it, man. We're going to start with some NBA talk, man. Lakers didn't make it to the playoffs, man.
Man.
LeBron's out. He's injured right now. He didn't play the last two games against the Nuggets or in the Suns. So now,
imagine
the Spurs are in the play-in
without the Lakers.
I know, man.
Imagine LeBron not going to the playoffs.
This is the second time with the Lakers,
Second time with the Lakers. That's not a regular thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, LeBron is not going to the playoffs with his team.
Mm-hmm.
But he's in the lead for a scoring title.
But honestly,
That's
though,
crazy.
What I've been thinking, though, what if it's the coaching, though? Like,
I
not
think
saying
it
that
is.
Frank Vogel's not a bad coach,
I'm not saying
but
that
it's like
he
maybe
may
it's
not be
like
the
the
coach
team
for
just
that
quit on
team.
him.
I mean, I just don't think he's the coach for that team.
I agree.
I mean, what else? Like, also, like, you have to remember, I don't get this, but the Lakers also, they don't have the same team at all that won the championship.
They let so many key pieces
I don't
go.
know why they, like, I get teams trim the fat after championships, but that was kind of crazy to me, and I'm looking back at that like, no, I'm not thinking that was a good move. Like, I think throughout this season, I would rather have had Kyle Kuzma than Russell Westbrook on my team if I was the Lakers. That's just my personal opinion.
I don't really know about Kyle Kuzma. Like, he was a pivotal piece on that team, but I feel like one player that they really missing right now is Alex Caruso. That was someone big because they didn't want to pay him that money. They didn't want to give him that 3-year deal. They missed out on him.
Caruso was going to be a future Lakers key piece. Like, I thought he was going to be.
He would have been, and it's the fact that they wouldn't pay that money. That's what they should have did.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a piece that they're missing because they don't have the defensive intensity. Like, they get it from Austin Reeves, but it's like, I'm not gonna say great value Alex Caruso, but it's not at the same impact.
Yeah. Was Dennis Schroeder on the championship team?
No.
Yeah, so.
No, he was.
I
not.
would be.
That was Rondo.
But I would still be in favor of bringing Brandon Ingram back, but that's just my opinion. But still, I'm very upset.
They ain't got no cap space, no.
Yeah, that's true.
They got to get rid of Russ.
Like, I'm very upset the Lakers are not in the playoffs. Like, I genuinely, like, am salty. Like, when I seen that last night, I said, there's no way. Like, I'm like,
Bro, it's
they
crazy.
got it, but
It's hard because it's like, I watch countless games just, like, not, I would say, I'm a Clippers fan, but, like, I root for the Lakers. Like, I would root for them to win games at least because obviously you want to see them in the playoffs like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Literally for the past few years, it's supposed to be, you know, the battle of LA. And it's like they still haven't met in the playoffs. You know, we can say the regular season. Regular season's cool, you know. I can tip my hat on that, but it's like, it's not the same as the playoffs. You know, it's the playoffs. The atmosphere, everything that goes into it. The severity of the situation. Obviously that didn't happen, but yeah, and it's tough when you really watch them just lose game after game. I watch them lose close games. Like, they'll lead in third quarter, and then the fourth quarter, they just let the other team run away. They're losing to bad teams. And it's like you're getting beat so bad by the best teams. It's like sometimes it's just hard to root for you. It's just like, damn, bro, it's still the same thing. Like, y'all still losing. Like, it's crazy, bro.
So, my question to you is, the front office, if you was the Lakers front office, what's some key moves you would make dealing with, like, what's going on right now?
Honestly, it's not smart for them to get rid of Russ because it's he has getting $41 million next year, I think. Whatever, it's upwards of 40, so you got that going on. And then if you trade him away, you're going to have to use a draft pick. And you barely have draft picks because you gave so many up to get AD. No, to get AD back then. You traded away players and draft picks. And then also to even get Russell Westbrook there. So you traded away all of that. So you got to stay with him. They need a new coach. I feel like a new coach, you really see what happens. And they need to stay healthy. You need everyone. They have not had a full team all year. Kendrick Nunn needs to play.
How would you feel about AD going to a different team?
I think that's dumb.
You think it's dumb?
I think that...
I've been hearing people talk about it, though.
I hear it.
I
hear it.
What team, though?
I don't know. I'm not entertaining that.
Exactly. I don't want to.
It's just stupid. It just doesn't make sense because if you're the Lakers, you're putting yourself in an even worse spot now.
He don't belong nowhere else.
With that and plus, so you have a 37-year-old LeBron, right? He's averaging 30 points a game, right? But you still got to think long term.
And AD's supposed to be like next up when LeBron's done.
Exactly, and with AD, bruh, stop wearing them Kobe's, dog.
Yeah, like, you keep get some ankle support, bro. You're too big, bro.
Then also, like, I know it might not be much coming from me, but work on your strength and conditioning, dog. Like, that's what's really important. Like, you're having these injuries, and I get it. Some of these injuries,
I don't know.
Hold on, let me talk.
We on track, bro. I don't care where it's coming from, bro.
But here's the thing. What are you going to do if you're that big, and if you land on someone's foot? If you shoot a shot, you get a rebound, then you land on someone's foot. That I understand, but I feel what you're saying though, cause bro, you got to get in the gym or something, dog.
Bro, like,
we was comparing you to Giannis at one point. What's up now? That's all I got to say, son. Get in the gym.
Talk to him.
Talk to me nice. See me on the court,
Russell Westbrook though, I did see him putting in his effort. It still wasn't enough. Like,
but Westbrook's been playing well though.
He has, but like, why wait to the last 5 games and then you didn't win? So
no, the ball's been in his hands more. That's
what did he do with it?
It's not only him.
I mean, it's not only
the team,
but
is
you're
just
the point guard.
Is it his
you're
team?
You're an automatic leader.
The team is dysfunctional.
Your point guard is an automatic leader. Come on, bro.
Is he a leader on that team?
Exact. That's my point, bro. Like, what is he doing?
Does he have the opportunity to be a leader?
Yes. You've had plenty of opportunities and you messed it up. For being emotional. Be a grown man and play the game of basketball.
Whoa.
Nah, he's allowed to have emotions.
Because look, he's allowed to have emotions.
You're a grown-ass man.
But he's allowed to have emotions. But I'm saying you're being emotional at the wrong time about the wrong things. Like, stuff needs to be addressed at a certain time. Like, Russ just chooses to... He had his opportunities. That's why bro was sitting on the bench. That doesn't happen to leaders. Bron's not sitting the bench. AD's not sitting the bench. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, because they're produced. I mean, they're doing more on the court than Russ
has
been doing.
I don't want to see him on the Lakers next season at all.
What they gonna do though? They're literally about to trade away everything.
I mean, I hope
the little that they have.
I mean, hey, it's not working, so you can't do the same thing and expect a different result.
I bet 50 Russ on the Lakers next season.
50?
50.
So live on the podcast?
Live on Weezytalks, episode 10. All right, 50 on Russ.
50. He's not on the Lakers next season. The whole season, or
just start the next season. Hey, I'm gonna do the whole season. That's
okay.
I don't want to make the bet that long.
But okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Also, the Nets are now locked in.
Locked in. Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, if it's not the Lakers, I'm gonna root for the Nets.
Yes, indeed. Nets are doing. They're playing well. Kyrie dropped 42 last night against the Rockets.
Yeah, I think people is sleeping. Like, think people know Kyrie is Kyrie, but they still sleeping because he's been doing some crazy numbers. He's been like, if you watch his highlight, Kyrie been playing crazy.
He was 8 from 16 from 3 last night.
That is crazy.
That is a lot of shot attempts, though.
I mean, but you shooting 50%.
I mean, that's true on 3. So like, if you got it like today, that's hot. Like, anybody gonna be mad about that?
50% from 3. That's what. 24 for just 3.
Mm-hmm. I'm worried about the Nets, though, specifically when it comes to the playoffs, though, because right now they don't really play team basketball. They kind of play Kyrie, KD basketball, and I love watching the team, but that's just what it is right now.
That's how they're gonna have to play right now. What about the Warriors?
Do you think that's gonna work in the playoffs, though?
With the
Nets,
yeah, it's working right now. Kind of.
It was the Rockets though they beat last night.
But
he dropped 55 and lost to the Nets though.
That's the thing about the Nets. If they want to win a ring in the East, like if they want to even get to the finals in the East, somebody else gonna have to step up.
100%.
You need 3.
Steph Curry maybe. Speaking of that, somebody stepping up.
Ben Simmons.
What do you think Ben Simmons gonna play, bro? You see he's not gonna play. You think they might take a chance for him in the playoffs? I feel like it might be worth it.
I could see them playing him in the playoffs if they start losing to a team that they're not supposed to be losing to. and they're like down, like
Two.
let's say down
Two
two games, and they're like, oh,
Hey, all of a sudden, Bleacher Report.
Yeah, they're like, it's the playoffs.
Ben Simmons
we
is
ain't got
cleared.
no other option. So that going back to the Lakers. That's what I'm saying. It had to be a very bad injury for Bron not to play with your season on the line.
Mhm.
But also, I'm watching the end of the game. I watched the highlights. Then I watched the actual end of the game.
Mhm.
And I was looking at some of the Lakers' reaction. And overall, I got a vibe that they didn't really care, honestly. So I'm thinking, what if they like have a plan where
We can
like
tell by
they
their
know,
play.
like they know, like okay, like we've been new this season
Yeah.
in the dump, so we just
Yeah.
playing it out, and then the off season about to get
Yeah.
crazy.
That could happen, honestly. I'm hoping that that's true.
So it is what it is.
Also, what happened, we had March Madness. Shout out to Kansas.
Shout
They
out
won
to
the-
March Madness because
Yeah.
I didn't tune in too much because I haven't been watching the past few years, but it's been crazy. I've seen a good amount of upsets. I've seen a good amount of highlights.
Right. Great
was that
basketball,
Creighton
honestly.
Heights, was that the team that
Seton
was
Hall.
the Cinderella story?
Yeah.
They was going.
Right. It's
It
been
was
so
up there.
great.
Shout out
Kansas
to
won
them.
the national for the
Shout out to
men's.
Kansas.
South Carolina won the women's national championship.
Shout out to the girl. They
Mhm,
beat
they beat
UConn.
UConn.
That's a big dub for the girls.
Destiny Harrison.
Shout out to the ladies.
Destiny Henderson, I'm sorry. She dropped 26.
Yeah.
Great game. Honestly, it was really great basketball. I feel like a lot of people need to appreciate women's sports. Yeah, I think people should really appreciate women's basketball. Really get to see a great product. If you actually love the sport of basketball, you see good basketball there.
I agree. And then it's good to see Kansas when the men's win the championship because like people thought they was gonna win that championship the year the pandemic hit and they didn't have a tournament, so it was righteous to see them get their shot and get that natty.
Get that look back.
Shout out to Kansas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Duke, Coach K. Final season.
Mhm.
Shout out to North Carolina. They had a good run, runner up. Good March Madness season.
So, Kim, man. So it's a show that's been out called Moon Knight, right? I just got done watching Moon Knight. And I have a question for
The
you.
show
bro.
is called what?
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
So first off, bro, Marvel or DC? Cause I really rock with Marvel. Like I just need to know, and why.
Man, just ask me Marvel or DC. It's not even a question. It's Marvel.
And why?
The why?
Mhm.
Because it's Marvel. What is DC?
Whoa.
Okay,
What
here's
is
the
DC?
thing. DC.
Stepping in dangerous territory, my friend.
So Marvel, I feel like the reason why it feels so lopsided is because Marvel has the edge in movies. Like
Right.
because with them, it's an
I
order.
won't
It's a
say it
whole
was fair.
timeline.
Yeah.
Right. And DC has some good, cool movies.
No, I ain't gonna lie. DC since like 2019 with the movies, they've been
It's on the
fighting
upward.
back. They've been fighting back.
You know, we just don't need any more Jokers. That's about it.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm
Like we
oh,
can't.
God.
Batman has so many villains. We don't have to always use Joker, guys.
I don't
so
know.
many
There's
haven't made
so
it to
many
live stream.
Batmans, I don't even know.
We still, bro, we still ain't seen the Batman. We gotta go see that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I do gotta see
I
Batman.
ain't never seen the Batman.
He's a Riddler.
Too many Batman.
Okay, so while we're on top of your Marvel, give me 3 of your. Actually, just give me a few of your top favorite Marvel movies.
Top 5?
Top 5. Top 5.
Top 5. Off the dome. Age of Ultron was crazy. I think Ultron was an underrated villain.
It's controversial. A lot of people hate
He's
that
a
movie.
top.
Right, a lot of people
I
hate
don't
that
know
movie.
why though. He's a top villain. Like he's a great villain. Also we got Spider-Man Far From Home. That one was fire.
Okay.
I also like Infinity War. Can't forget about the Winter Soldier. That one was top tier.
Okay.
Top tier. And come on, Black Panther.
Okay.
Got to. If it's not in your top 5, come on.
Okay.
It's Black Panther. Automatic.
Wakanda
Wakanda
forever.
forever. Rest in peace, Chadwick
Rest in
Boseman.
peace, Chadwick Boseman.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah, what about you?
for
No,
me.
I don't. Yeah, come on.
for me,
Yeah.
I got Civil War as my one, bro.
Number 1.
Captain America
What?
Civil War.
All
What did he
time?
say?
Like over Civil War?
Like,
What
hold
did he
on.
say?
Like, This is
outrageous.
no.
The
Hold on.
best Marvel
It's ridiculous to say that.
Can
It
I-
is indeed ridiculous to say that.
Can I-
Go ahead.
can I explain?
I got you.
Hop on.
I mean, it's some
Hop on.
history in
Hold on,
it.
hold on,
It's some
hold on.
history in this.
Yes.
Go ahead, bro.
I feel like so one. This is in no order, anyways. But honestly, I love.
He said I got this as my one, but said it's in no order.
I know. See, I try to do that because you caught me lacking. Anyways,
He thought he was gonna switch up on us.
I love like the history and everything, like building up to it though.
Yeah,
Because
it
like
was
you really
fire. I like the who was it, Iron Man and Captain America
Iron Man,
fighting.
Captain America.
The conflict
Bro,
in
when Iron
between
Man,
the
Captain
group.
America, and Winter Soldier was throwing hands.
It was crazy to see all
He
of
was
them
getting-
fighting each other. That's what made the movie so. I forgot. That's underrated.
Was Captain America or Iron Man in the right? Who's wrong?
I think
They both had good points.
they both had good points, but I gotta think back.
Overall, Steve was
Then-
fucked up for not saying nothing.
Then
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
He should have said something. That's where he messed up. Like he was right for helping his friend, but at the same time, you hurting another friend.
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. That's foul.
And that was a big.
That's a
lie.
big thing. Like he killed both your parents, bro.
Both
like,
of them
what
worked them.
like, come on, dog.
Bro, I don't know what I do. When he seen that footage, I'm like,
Yeah, I was like, whoa, cause I'm like, when dude who put that whole thing together, I'm like, bro is a nutball. Like, what is he about to do to them? And then
Here's the
he
crazy
starts
thing.
saying these quotes and all that in the video.
Out of all the Marvel villains, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He was the best Marvel villain MCU did.
oh, he was
yet.
cold blooded.
Out of all the MCU villains we have so far, he's the best. He's better than Thanos, MCU wise. Yes, I'm saying it. You know why I'm saying it? Specifically because
Why?
this man broke up the Avengers like it was nothing to him.
No, we ain't gonna say like it was nothing. He had to orchestrate a top tier plan.
He had goons.
He had a top tier plan.
But did you ever see this man
It was
sweating?
a genius
But
plan.
that man was never sweating.
Because
he was never
he
sweating.
did it with
Because he was that. He's that
got
nigga.
that.
He was
Okay,
that
but
nigga.
the thing about Thanos is he's a great villain, but the thing at the same time is people gotta realize Thanos wasn't really that evil. We just being ungrateful. He was
Whoa,
being,
whoa. What did he say?
Bro, what?
bro, Thanos, bro, he was trying to be realistic, like, bro.
But okay,
It's not
but
enough
What about the theory that
everywhere.
somebody? So most people was like, why couldn't he
Now,
just create
that's
more planets and
That's
stuff?
the
Right.
thing. That's the thing. Like he did it the wrong way. Like he ain't have but he still. I don't know. I feel like he should have like if you gonna snap away half existence, do the people that's like on death row or something. Don't do that.
There's not that many people on death row, buddy.
I mean, but still, like,
You said
try
killing
to
people
even it
ain't
out.
shit.
Yeah, basically.
But what if his like what he views as ain't shit is different than what we view?
That's
though?
where it
this nigga's an
gets
alien though.
crazy,
So
bro.
what if we not shit to Thanos?
I'll kick Thanos' ass.
I ain't swear to
He got
God,
me
bro.
fucked up, bro. He killed Iron Man, bro.
Hey, bro, it's on sight for you,
I
Thanos.
swear to God. Man.
Also, for my number 2, I got Winter Soldier. 3, I got Thor Ragnarok. Thor Ragnarok was a straight
I
banger.
forgot about Ragnarok. That was fire. Ain't no way.
Bro, yes,
That
bro.
was fire.
Like that was so great, especially with him being able to get his lightning powers back when he felt he was lost without his
Yeah,
hammer.
that was crazy. Nah,
He
the
was-
part with his
bro,
dad,
yeah,
he was
yeah.
him there dead. He was like,
Exactly.
I
Odin
said,
was like,
oh,
"You're not
God.
the god of hammers. You're the
yeah,
god
he
of."
was like, I didn't name you the god of hammers. He
Yes.
said, I named you the god of thunder.
Exactly, bro. And
I
plus,
said, ugh.
like that, the soundtrack to the movie,
Yeah, that
the
was nasty.
introduction
But you
of
know
Valkyrie.
they got bro from Suicide Squad who to write
Oh, yeah,
to write
yeah.
that,
Mhm.
but because he used to work for Marvel.
Yeah, he does both. He did Peacemaker,
and
James
it's
Gunn.
crazy because they like got somewhat of a rule like if you go to DC you can't come back and write for Marvel, but he's so nice with it, created bangers. They needed him back. He wrote Ragnarok, and I think he was involved in one of the newer Guardians of the Galaxies too.
Yeah, James Gunn. He's the
fire.
producer. He's the director of Suicide. I mean, not Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he's fire.
Also, gotta throw Infinity War,
Of course.
of course. And our last one. This is just like I would say could be recently biased. This is my personal Shang-Chi. Like I really thought that was a really
Oh my
dope introduction
God, bro.
into the
Shang-Chi,
MCU.
If you have not seen that,
Bro, it's on Disney Plus.
watch
It's been out for a minute. It came out like September.
But it's not that people can't see it. It's that people don't know. Like they're sleeping. They're
Sleep.
like, oh, it's just a movie. Like I put somebody on at work. I'm telling you, it's fire.
yeah,
Like
Shang-Chi
the action
dope.
is fire. The
The action, the
storyline is
backstory,
fire. I'm
Special
ready to see
effects.
the next
This
one.
man fought
It
a
just
dragon,
came out.
yo.
The dragon, bro. When we seen it in 3D, so it was really crazy. Like
That's what I'm saying.
I
Special
like
effects on crazy.
the fight scene, the ending fight scene. I thought it was a good amount of time. It had a lot of details. I like that.
It's Shang-Chi versus your father.
And we seen a
for the
different
10
country
rings.
too. Like
Yeah.
I'm sick of seeing Americans fight and all that.
Right.
He went to a different country.
Well,
I mean, it was just the scenery was different, and
Yeah.
then them just fighting in the city, blowing up.
it's because it's a
buildings
new
and
hero. That's why.
Yeah, that's
new
true.
hero, different culture, and it was great.
That's another reason I like Black Panther, because it was like, you feel me? It was somewhere else.
Oh, Black Panther definitely. I definitely didn't forgot Black Panther.
Look
But
at
that's
him.
definitely on my
Look
list.
at him.
Shut up.
Look
I'm
at
still
him.
black. Wakanda forever.
Yeah, right.
Get your ass out of here.
I didn't even say it. He was like, oh yeah, I forgot what I just said.
Black Panther, it's not, if it's not top 3, it's gotta be at least number 5.
No, it's Black Panther. Okay, another thing, bruh. We gotta talk about it.
Okay.
What was better, Infinity War or Endgame?
Infinity War.
Yep.
No question.
Right, but Endgame should have been the better movie, right?
No.
Why?
Okay,
Endgame
the
was
story's
a
coming to it.
10-year build-up.
The story's
That
coming
should
to
have
an
been
end, though.
like the greatest Marvel movie ever for us.
I
For
say
like our
Endgame
class.
was...
Infinity War set the bar high.
It did, and I thought like,
A lot of people...
okay, my expectations for Endgame was for it to be not even better than Infinity War. I just wanted it to be like a part 2 of Infinity War, and that's not really what we got. I mean, it was, but it just wasn't. Like I feel like
He ain't walk in expecting time travel.
yeah, it was different. It definitely wasn't the ending I expected, but.
Hey, they did Hulk dirty in that movie.
That's a character that I am so lost with. What have they been doing for years?
Like they had him in Thor Ragnarok.
That's why
First it
in
started
Endgame they
off
put
with
him with Thor. They was like, "There's no way we putting Hulk alone again because he's becoming trash."
But then right after that,
They made him into a joke.
right.
Exactly,
It
and they
started
gonna
off when he was
combine them
getting clapped by
together.
Thanos,
What
though.
is this?
When he was getting like,
And
Tore
everybody
up by
thought he was
Thanos
gonna get a
so bad.
rematch. He didn't even get his rematch.
Because that was the thing.
He
Even in the
didn't even
comics,
he was
Thanos
getting
actively
torched.
avoids Hulk.
He was getting torched.
but it's a rumored that Hulk is going to be in the She-Hulk series, so you might see some redemption for the character.
Oh, they already
No,
are
I
rumoring
expect
the fact
redemption
that
for
he's
the
not gonna be the same.
character.
Oh,
That apparently he's gonna go back to split between the two, rumored at least.
But wait.
Don't know how to.
She-Hulk is a TV show?
yeah, She-Hulk is going to be a
You ain't watching
TV
none
show
of that.
on
You
Disney
need
Plus.
to get on that.
Dude, you missing out. They got all the Netflix originals that were on there now on Disney Plus.
Daredevil, Punisher.
Right, Punisher.
I wonder what they be in the
Said it
MCU.
all, bro.
The dude who plays Punisher already said he's
The
not coming
Defenders.
back. He said he's not coming back unless they make his character stay rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Now Charlie Cox, Daredevil himself, he
They
said
need
he
to
might.
make him rated R. That goes with this character.
He said he'll still play it, but he really doesn't want to play a watered down version.
Yep.
I wouldn't either. I respect it.
Mm.
Shout out, bro.
I'm still mad at how they did my boy Kingpin, but we ain't talking about that.
Kingpin should be fired.
You like the Hawaiian shirt?
Man, okay. So the theory is that he was blimped or whatever,
Uh-huh.
but like, we get it. You lost some of your assets,
Uh-huh.
but the fact that he, all right. So basically, there's no way in hell Kingpin should have let her walk out that office. That was the same Kingpin we was used to seeing.
You right.
He would have slammed her head right into that desk and broke her neck.
That's the difference between Disney and Marvel, though.
Cause we all remember that scene.
I'm sorry,
He
Disney,
crushed-
Netflix. I'm
He
tripping.
crushed her head. No, he crushed that one dude's head.
Mhm.
The Russian dude.
Exactly.
Crushed his head in the car door.
Mm-hmm. Different audience. I think
So would you have a contract with Disney or Netflix if you had a rated R show?
Netflix.
Netflix, all the way.
Okay,
Yeah,
what about
Netflix is what you're
PG-13 though?
Disney, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, so if
But
I'm not
why
mistaken,
would you do Disney if it was PG-13?
they specialize in it.
It's part of the Marvel shows that come on every 6 months.
Mm.
So everything's gonna be on Disney Plus because they just took all the Marvel stuff. They got all the X-Men on there now. Yeah,
The old ones?
old ones and new ones. They got all the X-Men.
Yeah, bro.
There's new X-Men?
I mean,
The one that
relatively,
came out,
relatively.
like a few years old,
I was about
obviously.
to say,
I'll go
yeah, I
relatively
did miss
new,
a
buddy.
lot.
Yeah, all the X-Men. They got the shows, everything on there.
That's crazy.
Everything except the Spider-Man movies. But it's okay.
The new Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
They don't got none of Spider-Man on there.
Yeah.
What?
They're all Sony, remember?
Yeah. Eventually we're gonna get that deal. Hopefully.
Yeah, I hope so. Marvel being a little greedy. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you mad at it though? We get
No, because Spider-Man is like pulling in some humongous views for them and making a killing, especially the most recent one.
Oh my god.
And it's it's
Speaking of
Spider-Man.
that.
But at the same time, you can't be mad at Sony because they're using your character to get that. But
Hey,
they're
they
also
signed
doing
a
a great
deal.
thing with your character, though.
they got a deal though.
Right.
They have so many box office. Doctor Strange, that movie's about to come out. That
Isn't
movie's
that supposed to be the first rated R Marvel movie?
Wait for Doctor Strange too.
I don't know if it's rated R. I think it's PG-13.
What? I remember they said originally it was going to be rated R.
I know originally, yeah.
Was the first one rated R?
Nah, first
I
one
was
was
gonna say, I don't
PG-13.
think that.
But I remember they said this was supposed to be like darker.
It definitely is. Honestly, I'm super excited, bro. That's gonna.
Alright.
MCU is gonna be different.
I've been avoiding spoilers like a motherfucker.
Of
on
course,
Alright.
bro.
This is
Hold
where
on,
I get to.
If we talk about Marvel,
I'm
I
about to
got
go to the dark
I
side.
got to think one thing up. I got to think one thing up.
Go ahead.
Eternals. How y'all feel about it?
Eternals.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
I thought the
Me and
movie
you
was
watched it
cool.
together.
I thought the movie was cool.
Now everybody was saying it was trash. Honestly, it was good.
It was choppy at first, but towards the end it really picked up.
I'll say it's good. The problem is that people compare it to shit like Infinity War, Endgame, great movies. It's not on that level.
Why would you compare it to the? Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
And on
Just
top of that,
maybe you think it's because it's a team up, because it's another team of heroes. You think that's maybe why?
I think so.
That's
But
probably why. But even at that, I would still compare it to like the first Avengers movie.
the biggest problem is that it doesn't hold weight to what we've already seen in the MCU. They need to make that connection. No,
Ain't they in space?
no, they're on Earth.
Yeah.
The Eternals is on Earth.
Yeah, bro, you gotta watch that movie, dog.
The
When
fact-
did that take place?
Matter of fact, okay.
After the
Before?
Let me check.
You should watch that movie.
I
though.
got to now because I
Yeah.
don't even. That's crazy because I thought they was in space. Because I'm like, when did they timeline match up?
Nah, they were told not to interfere.
Hey, are they the ones that shapeshift?
Nah, you thinking of the Creed.
Yeah, I think I agree. But yeah, Doctor Strange is PG-13.
I'm sick. There's no way.
Wow.
There's no way. That's
He's not lying.
Yeah, man.
When it come out?
Comes out May 6th.
Oh, we in there.
Yes,
We
sir.
in there.
Honestly,
Yes,
though,
sir.
Doctor Strange, that movie's gonna go crazy, and it's definitely gonna change how the MCU is gonna be from now on.
Yeah, I think Doctor Strange is going to play a huge role.
Definitely gonna be a huge role because he's
Who
such
could be
a
the
big
leader
hero.
of the new Avengers, bro?
Thor? I just threw out.
I mean, whoa.
No,
we
because
still waiting
Thor's
on
not gonna
Love
be-
and Thunder.
Yeah, you right.
Thor's not going to be a character no more, though.
Since when?
Huh?
Right.
Whatchamacallit going to be the Thor?
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah.
Talking about Jane?
Yeah, that's what Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. We waiting on Love and Thunder.
Exactly.
Are
So-
they coming out with that in the MCU?
What? That is the MCU.
No, bro.
Yes.
Thor's part of the MCU, bro.
I know, but I'm saying they coming out with a movie for that.
All right. So
Yeah.
the movie
That's based
Eternals,
off the
right?
comic book, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So they coming out with a movie for it.
Oh, yes.
You know they don't do every comic book.
But you
as
didn't
a
know that
movie.
though?
No.
They got announced a while ago, bro.
Nah, I didn't know that.
All right. Let me
Yeah,
backtrack one bit
Comic-Con.
because one of you asked
See,
where when
Comic-Con,
Eternal takes place,
that's a
right?
lot.
Yes.
All right. So Disney Plus has it like in between. Okay, it has it after Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, and it has it before Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hawkeye was 2020, I think.
I believe so.
Yes.
So it has it in between those two. So that's after Infinity War and Endgame. And yeah, they said they were told not to
Interfere.
which is still kind of stupid as fuck to me. But the problem is, most people have with it is it doesn't take weight. All them world altering events, we ain't seen not one Avenger. You telling me nobody thought to? Hold on, who was that? And at the end of Shang-Chi, we saw
Banner.
Banner.
And Wong.
Natasha. No, why not? Why am I tripping Natasha? Why did I say that?
I'm like, what?
We saw Banner.
Wong.
Wong.
Yeah, it was wrong.
Banner, Wong. Who am I missing? It was like all of them in that little hologram thing.
Elena.
Oh, you're talking about the one from Wakanda.
Her
And it was Miss
Marvel.
Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
We saw all of them, right?
Yeah.
Now we understand Captain Marvel. She's off Earth a lot or whatever, right?
Okay.
First of all, how have you never heard of the goddamn Eternals? You know, I'm just going to keep that to myself with all your little cosmic energy and cosmic power. But my other part
They don't
is,
know Captain Marvel though.
okay, I'll take that one. But still, my problem is, none of y'all thought to read that there's some shit happening in the middle of the ocean, just like something rising from the ground, and like, oh yeah, let's go check that out.
Yeah, when they said that, I'm like, what you mean that y'all don't? That ain't like what you y'all the Avengers. What's up?
Okay, but
What is?
But they said that was a little hint to Namor. I want to see it.
okay, whoa, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah.
But we do. What I do want to know is when we do get Love and Thunder, they gotta make a reference to Eternals, specifically because you remember that line he was talking about. Oh yeah, when we talk about Baby Thor, so you knew Baby Thor.
Right.
Well, we need to hear more about this.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that don't add up, but it'll come out later.
And
Oh, they're gonna tie all these loose ends all
For
together.
sure. This the next, like, this for the next generation.
They only killed Gilgamesh because he would have
But we
whooped
get to live
Icarus's ass.
through two of them things.
Yes,
Cause
I
they
said
might
it.
do it again.
Tell me
the
I'm
10-year
lying.
thing.
Oh,
they
he
can do it
ain't
again.
see it. I'm not wrong. Gilgamesh would have whooped Icarus's ass. That's why they killed him off early.
100%, bro. 100%. Gilgamesh
Icarus
was
is
hard
dead.
buddy. Talking about the movie Eternals, bro.
I know.
Yeah, Gilgamesh would have whooped his ass. That's why they killed him off.
I didn't know he was dead.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, they also got Harry Styles in there too. As
No,
Titan's
that's
younger
weird.
brother.
I'm
I
tight
can't
about that.
take it serious.
I'm tight about that. Like, there's no way he should have.
I just be thinking all them songs from 6th grade that the girls used to sing. Like, oh my god.
Like, there's no. You're telling me this man is supposed to be related to Thanos. They said that at the end of the movie. He was like, oh yeah, the Titan Thanos' his brother. No, half brother. I think
Yeah,
it was.
wait.
yeah.
Still.
What do y'all think the chances of Thanos coming back?
Coming back from what?
Right.
That nigga is dead.
He's dead.
That
And
nigga's been
now
killed
people talking
And
twice.
about
these next movies
get
are going to
killed
be in
twice.
space.
He
These are
got
all,
killed twice.
How you get killed twice?
I think we're going to have more cosmic. More cosmic villains this time.
Beginning of Endgame. Got his head chopped off by Thor.
Yep.
End of Endgame. Who snapped them niggas out of existence? Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
Oh, yeah,
2014
he get
him.
killed twice.
Yep.
That nigga has died twice.
Yep. He's a goner.
There's no way they should be milking him to come back.
No.
Now I'm hearing
I'm
rumors of
talking about
Galactus.
way later, not now.
I'm hearing rumors of Galactus popping
Yeah,
up.
exactly. That's what
And
I'm hearing too.
that's the one who eat worlds?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
world.
because
So,
it's going to be like cosmic
Is
this
he
time.
stronger than Namor?
Ah,
Cause I know they both
Galactus
heavy
eats
hitters.
planets.
yeah,
Exactly. So
Galactus
what
is
about
fun.
the Silver Surfer? Let's see him.
I think there's one comic line where Galactus
Allegedly.
eats
Cause he worked
Ego.
for him.
Yeah.
Y'all remember Ego?
Yeah. Ego from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think there's one comic where he eats Ego.
Who is Ego?
Peter's dad.
Peter's dad.
Oh
from
yeah, he was
Guardians
a
of the Galaxy
dog.
Yeah, man.
The Celestial.
He put a
Yeah.
tumor in
Yeah,
his
he was a
own wife.
dog.
I'm really stuck on that.
Nah, that part blew my
Different
I
heart.
breed.
was
Right.
wild.
When he started banging, I said, I ain't gonna lie, he deserved every hit.
100%, bro. Who's your favorite Spider-Man?
Oh, well, we getting controversial here now. Hold on.
You talking about the three?
Yeah.
Tom.
Honestly,
No hesitation.
it's not ridiculous to say that. You know
All
why?
right.
It's not.
I'm gonna say it's Tom too. You know why? All right.
I feel like he's the perfect fit for
And he has
the
more at his
character
disposable
Spider-Man.
too.
Yeah.
A lot more. Yeah.
I just feel like he's the perfect fit for the character Spider-Man. As
Alright.
far as
Let's get real
the
here.
look, the acting, I feel like his demeanor fits the character.
Andrew
All of
Andrew
that.
Garfield, great actor.
Great actor.
Honestly,
Great, yeah.
he was a great Spider-Man. Had
Mhm.
some great CGI scenes.
Terrible.
Peter Parker, not so much. No, to be honest. Honestly, the writers didn't do him justice for his movie.
100% did not.
Honestly, if he had the plot that Tom did, I would honestly say he'd be up there. He might be, he'd be better than Tom, honestly. But Toby, a lot of people love him for nostalgia. Great man, great actor.
His shit was hard.
But I'm still gonna have to give it to Tom. Still gonna, because he gives us the best of both worlds.
You think he
Yeah.
had the? Do you think whatchamacallit had the
Definitely the best
darkest
Peter
movie?
Parker.
Who?
The
Tom?
second one.
Andrew?
Yeah.
I think Andrew had the dark.
No, the first one. I think the tallest one. Who's the tallest one?
I don't know which one's taller.
Bro,
You got to
what?
memorize their
Right,
heights?
you know,
Was it the original trilogy or the Amazing
the one with the
Spider-Man?
longest hair?
Is it Amazing? The Amazing
I
Spider-Man?
don't know.
Bro, what
Andrew
are you-
Garfield?
No, the other one.
Tobey Maguire?
Yes.
Oh my god.
So the
Toby
original
hair is
trilogy.
long?
Right.
In the movie, he had the longest hair.
No, he didn't.
Bro, what are you
Yes, he
talking?
did.
You mean in the end of what, the third one where he was bullying McGuire?
No, the movie where they were just all three together.
He
That's
did
what
not
I'm
have dark
talking
long
about.
hair. No, he didn't.
Then that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh my god, do I gotta pull up a picture?
Oh my
You're
god.
making me mad.
But anyways, do y'all think he had the darkest movie?
You gotta give me a specific movie.
Oh,
Is
God.
it Spider-Man 3? Like, you not.
Are you talking about
that's
this
fine.
man right here?
Talking about
No,
Tobey Maguire.
the
So
other
Andrew
one.
Garfield.
Tom? You don't play with me right
I'm
now.
not talking about the newest one.
Andrew Garfield.
Yes.
Damn.
If it's not him, the other one, bro. Like, I don't know what's so hard
This
about
nigga,
this, bro. Like,
This
it's
nigga
only
here.
3
You don't know
of
their
them.
This
names?
nigga here.
Yes, I don't
Andrew
know their
Garfield.
names. I don't know how many
Andrew
times I have
Garfield.
to tell y'all that.
Jesus Christ, you're
Yes,
struggling.
him. Do y'all think he had the darkest movie?
Andrew?
Yes.
No.
No.
He had the darkest movie.
Honestly, so far,
Far From Home was tough.
I'm gonna have to say it's him. I'm gonna have to say it's him this time.
Far From Home was tough.
Now, and Andrew,
Go ahead.
he definitely had that dark moment. We all
Mhm.
rest in peace, one.
Right.
Rest in peace, her.
Mm-hmm.
But he did get his moment of redemption.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter. You know why?
Why not?
Because this is Weezytalks X.
Yes,
The
sir.
AM version.
The AM
Hoodie
version.
version.
Hoodie version. Back in.
In the building. Let's get
Got
it,
some
man.
more footage for you guys.
Let's get it. So, what were we leading off of? We don't care. Next topic. Because that's how we come. It's our podcast. We do what we want. What you want to talk about, bro?
Bro, I want to talk about some music, bro.
Let's talk about some music. We got Coi Leray,
Mm-hmm.
Favi, dropping this Friday.
Yes, sir.
I'm personally a fan of Coi Leray.
Uh-huh.
I think that I don't think it's going to be album of the year, but I think with the features she got, it could be a nice contender. I think it's going to be some bangers on the album. I think people going to put some more respect on Coi Leray's name.
Honestly, I'm pretty sure I think it's going to have some bangers on it, too. It has, like, a lot of features on it, though. Personally, I don't have an issue with it because, like, you know, I want to listen to it just to give it a chance. Like, speaking of that, do you prefer when artists have a bunch of features or no features, or does it, like, for you, does it depend on which artist it is?
Yeah, I was going to say it depends on the artist and it, but whoever is on Coi Leray's team is a genius. Or maybe it's her herself, but the marketing was genius because I feel like the type of hate she got and the smut kind of that got put on her name, like, you know, the build up after the freshman class freestyle and just things after things, but then she finally got, you know, a couple songs people liked. She got the song with Nicki Minaj. I think it was smart to put those features on there because now people were like, oh, they seen her, and then they see all these people she added. They see them reposting it. They're like, she dropped a snippet with her too, and people was like, oh my god, this is fire. I don't even listen to Coi. So I like seeing stuff like that because then more people would be open to listen to her. They hear it. Like, I like her song called At the Top with Kodak, and I thought it was fire. And like, if I was a Kodak fan and I didn't listen to Coi Leray and I heard that, I would be like, oh yeah, she's nice. But that's just my opinion. But then we got Favi as well, dropping his, I don't know if it's his debut album, but it's supposed to be a big one.
Yeah, this one is exactly produced by Kanye. You know it's gonna be fire.
Hey, this is Pop Smoke's guy. Produced by Kanye. He's a decent talent. Rest in
It's
peace,
not
Pop
Wednesday.
Smoke. This could be a big album, bro.
Honestly, I think so, because especially with him, the past few songs he's dropped have been heat. Like, you already knew, first off, before you even listen to the song, you look at it, it's Favi, Alicia Keys, and Kanye. Like, City of Gods, like, just alone, before you listen to it, you know the song's going to be fire, and it is. And it's showing homage to New York, so you know that shit going crazy.
It gave me some nostalgia from that Jay-Z and Alicia Keys.
Yeah, Empire State of
I feel like that's what they was kind of going for. I like that.
Like a newer version, like a trap version. It was really
It
dope.
was good to hear Alicia Keys' voice again, too. I feel like it's been a while. I don't know if it's because I don't pay attention to her that much, and I don't hear her on the radio like I used to, but, like, shout out to Alicia Keys. That was refreshing.
Yeah, she still be dropping music from time. Like, she dropped the album last year, I think, or this year.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Then we got ESTG and 42 Doug. I don't know if they're dropping this Friday or next Friday, but they got a mixtape. They have dropped 2 songs recently. I believe it's called Everybody Shooters 2 and Free the Shiners. Those are both fire. I think that those 2 are a nice duo, and they could be a next one to watch out for, like one of those undefeated duos. Matter of fact, while we on that, let's talk about some undefeated duos. His name?
Undefeated duos are out.
I mean, we just gonna be obvious. Baby Gunna.
Gotta say Baby Gunna. Clips.
Yeah, duh.
Mobb Deep. Rest in peace.
I mean, like.
You talking about right now?
Not groups. Yeah, I mean, not groups.
You talking about
but
just like they
collab and it's like they
okay.
fire every time they collab.
Jay-Z and Drake.
That's true. I was just thinking about that.
Jay-Z and Drake.
They had some
like
stuff this
they've
past
been
couple years.
collabing since Thank Me Later. Like Thank Me Later. Oh my goodness.
That's taking it back, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and it's like every song I hear with them too, they snapping.
I like that Love All.
Yes, Love All is hard.
That was our first listen. I said, oh.
I'm saying the beat and how it started previously on really did that.
Like what? That's how
Yeah.
they coming, and then Jay-Z just talking, just
Mhm.
floating, just doing Jay.
Going crazy.
And then I mean that was just one of them real feel songs.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
Okay.
Okay.
What about
Speaking
you,
of- Hold on, wait.
Let me see. This is another duo. Honestly, I'm really thinking. You said not a group.
Yeah, just like exceptions like Lil Wayne and Drake.
Okay, would Schoolboy and Kendrick count? Even though they're not
That's
a
an
group.
exception.
Yeah, Schoolboy and Kendrick. Then.
Okay, yeah, that's
Got
fire.
it.
That's fire.
They had the collab on Blankface, by any means.
What's the
Collard
collard
greens?
greens? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that was fire,
Yeah.
bro.
Big Schoolboy Q fan. Also, shout out Schoolboy Q. He dropped a single on Tuesday called Soccer Dad. It's banging.
I gotta
Bruh.
listen to that.
People be
Still
sleeping on Q,
tuned in.
bruh.
Yeah, definitely. Hey
Like-
man, shout out to West Coast.
You feel me?
Period, because West Coast music is just different.
That's what I'm saying.
If you know, you know. If you don't, get in tune to West
Exactly,
Coast
because
music.
I don't know about y'all, but in 2012, I was wearing a bucket hat because of Schoolboy Q.
That boy was rapping. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I had a Brooklyn Nets cap on, bruh. Every time I wore that shit, my fit never matched. Never matched, but I wore that bitch faithfully.
I ain't gonna lie.
Looking at like 10
I
bucket
was
hats.
looking at like old pictures and stuff from
Mhm.
like trends and stuff, and I was like, bro, nobody used to match really.
No
Like
cap, bro.
nobody used to match. We used to just put shit on, bro. Like nobody matched, bro. I'm looking at like celebrities and stuff too,
Mhm.
wearing designer and stuff. I'm like, nobody matched. What
Right,
the,
no
like,
color
what are we
coordinating.
talking about? Like, especially compared to now, it's like, bro, what are you wearing? Like,
Yeah,
it's
because
crazy.
now you have to be matching, color coordinating.
Yeah.
I mean, and that makes sense though, because that's how we should have been dressed in the
Of course.
first
Hey,
place.
coordinating is better than matching.
Right.
Yeah, I like that too.
Coordinating is definitely underrated.
Yeah. But back to the music.
Mhm.
Are there any other things dropping? We missed them?
Dropping, let me see. Honestly, Pusha T's about to drop. He just dropped that single also with Jay-Z, and then Pharrell Williams. That one is fire. Also gotta pay attention to that. Honestly, right now it's not looking like as much that's supposed to drop out
Yeah.
as of today. But also April 8th, Vince Staples. Vince Staples gonna drop tomorrow. Vince Staples, Ramona Park broke my heart. Vince Staples is so underrated, criminally underrated, bruh.
Who's Ramona?
Ramona Park, that's the hood that he's from.
Oh, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Cause I'm not really hip to him, but
Yeah,
I keep seeing him tweet.
I think the pictures are his grandparents, I'm sure. On the album cover. But yeah, bruh, like, Vince Staples, he's such a smart artist, he's independent. He ended up finding a way to
I
get...
didn't know he was independent. Shout out to him.
Say my cap.
Oh my god, he lying on the
I can't.
podcast. Oh my god.
He sent it up, Joe.
Imagine hyping your mans up like that. It's fraud.
I
Go
can't.
ahead.
But I think it's like a distribution deal or some shit.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Anyways,
Talk
but he
about
found
your
a
mans.
way to get his music to be played in movies, and that's making him money. Shit, he had that song in Black Panther, Backpack.
Oh, that was him.
Like he's had games and he's had songs in like Call of Duty and a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyways, he out here making moves, and he's a dope, underrated artist, and he's getting better at every project. So honestly, if you have the time and you like some different West Coast rap, give him a chance. Give him a listen.
Alright,
So, while we here, we're not talking about West Coast no more. Let's take it down south.
So,
Yeah, so down
Okay.
south, man.
we don't talk about the South too much. What's up?
Alright. I need a trap music, Mount Rushmore. That's what I mean. What's yours?
Trap music, Mount Rushmore. I need T.I.
Okay.
Shout out Tip Harris.
Shout out Tip.
Shout out Tip.
Bro. Listen, Tip was really running the
bro,
game. He was really running the game at one point, bro.
Y'all gonna put
In and out of
respect
jail
on
and still
T.I.
running the
name,
game,
no
bro.
cap. And then we got gotta put Snowman on there. Shout out Jeezy. With Jeezy.
Okay.
But it's like I want to put Gucci and Jeezy on the same thing. If I could, I would put them on the same face. You feel me? Cause they're like equal to me. But then
crazy
we got
niggas don't fuck with
exactly. It's funny like
you just rapping in rumors about his dead homie.
It's crazy.
He said me 100 about it. Go stop
that Pookie low. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't
really.
gonna lie. The verses. I ain't gonna lie.
Sheesh.
Saying that on the verses is crazy.
Disrespectful. Go ahead.
But we got T.I., Snowman, Thug, and Future. Simple.
Is that in any order?
No order. This is Mount Rushmore.
Okay.
I feel like they all brought something different to the game in
For sure.
different ways. And then honorable mention gonna be Gucci. If Lil Wayne classifies, definitely Lil Wayne.
Definitely.
I wouldn't really. He's such a
Like, you would classify as
all
old
over it.
stuff trap.
yeah, like Hot Boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Lil Wayne, Hot Boy Lil Wayne. If you hip, that Lil Wayne. But what you got?
Honestly, bro, for me, first, well, actually, false, not first, but not really no strict order, but I got Future, T.I., also, Young Thug. Honestly, bro, 2 Chainz. Like, 2 Chainz and Gucci. Like,
Okay.
like 2 Chainz, bro, like, I feel like with my list, like, I'm taking into account the longevity, and like 2 Chainz longevity has been crazy. Like,
It has.
like I remember being first introduced to 2 Chainz when we were like 11 or 12.
Yeah,
'cause
I ain't gonna lie.
we were in
There
middle
was at
school.
one point 2 Chainz went on the run.
That's what I'm
People
saying.
forgot about
We
that.
would no lie with him and Drake
Bro,
came. Like,
I'm different. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
what's the crack? Oh my
Exactly.
god, he went on a run like
Yuck,
nothing
Mr.
but
Peddler. Like,
nothing but hits. I remember every song you heard on the radio was 2 Chainz, and the industry changes so quickly, and
yeah, I feel you. Like, he dropped that album. It was hard. He had Roddy Ricch on there, Lil Baby on there. I believe he had that Money Back on us on one song.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's still dropping bangers. Like, that's the thing. And it's like, I can, sometimes just in a 2 Chainz mood, I can go back however. I still listen to all his shit. Like, that one song, like, It's a Vibe, that's a banger.
That's a vibe.
That's timeless. I still listen to it to this
That's
day.
a
Every
banger.
time I listen to that song, like, It's a Vibe. It's a vibe. Like, you
Yeah,
can't be
that's
mad at it. It's a good song.
That's just not.
Also, honorable mention, I gotta throw Young Dolph.
Shout out, rest
In peace, Young Dolph.
Rest in peace, Young Dolph.
And you know, there's also like the trap artists now, but it's like they haven't done much. Obviously, shout out Gun Baby. And you know who else that like? This is just like some person that I like that I thought was funny and hard. Waka Flocka. Like I felt this stuff about Waka
Waka
Flocka's
had some
songs.
shit.
He had some
Yeah, he had a
bangers.
couple bangers. Like he did his thing, but it's like I never took him seriously as an artist. I look at him as like a Blueface type of rapper. But no, not to that degree, cause I give him more respect to Waka than
Yeah.
Blueface. But yeah,
Honestly, Waka, he like, oh, let's do it. That's hard. He had the original. He had the
No
remix
Hands.
with exactly No
Yeah.
Hands.
Ross, go that.
Round of
man.
Applause
Those
with
was the
Drake.
days.
You remember that song, Round of Applause? You feel?
Yeah, how could I forget? Absolutely. So, with that being said, let's switch the topic.
Okay. What you got for me?
I want to know how you feel about. Alright, so if I told you to give me. You don't really got to think too hard about it. But if I told you to give me a general consensus of people's top 5, as far as people who listen to overall music, conscious and industry and all that, who do you think that they would say the general top 3 to 5 is?
Let's see, top 3 to 5. So I feel like you said that. So listen to both.
Yeah.
Conscious and so if they're in the right mind, obviously, I feel like if they're around our age, then their top three are probably gonna be either between Cole, Kendrick, or Drake.
Right.
And so then 4 or 5, we could also throw Kanye in there.
Of
Kanye
course.
is in there. Could even be Jay-Z. Let's just say that.
Wayne,
Yeah, but Wayne. I'm gonna say Wayne.
Right.
I'm gonna take out Jay-Z for Wayne. So that's my 5. That's what I think.
Right. I actually dad just said this. My sis, shout out my sister. He asked me a question that it got me off guard. I had to really sit there and think about it. Drake is always in the GOAT conversation.
Yeah.
Always. Shout out to Drake. He's making
Yeah,
extra overtime. He's putting his work. We know what Drake is Drake. But she hit me with the, how can we put him at the top of this genre of music if he doesn't talk about the issues of the people who created this genre of music? We're talking about black people.
That's a good one though.
Yeah.
Cause he has
She got
completely
me with that
different.
one.
Like, cause when he grew up in Toronto, but he talks. I'm trying to think. Cause I
You
know
grew up in Toronto,
He grew
but
up in Toronto. He
that's
was with his
my
dad
thing.
in Memphis.
you grew up in Toronto, you do that. But then, like, I get what you. I think this is going off the point that I think you're going off. I want to say, but you want to say stuff like you stretch somebody or nigga all the time. That's not how somebody who, would be.
Yeah, I
You
mean
know what I'm
he's
getting
from
at?
Toronto, but he's from Toronto. But I mean his dad from Memphis, so he used to hang out with his people in Memphis.
Okay. So you know.
So I mean
what
maybe
it's
he
like.
adopted it from there. I don't know.
But you know what it's like though,
Yeah,
if that's the case.
that's true.
So
you
like,
got a point.
I don't want to take credit away from Drake. I just
Yeah.
want to speak on that because I feel like that's a big thing that nobody talk. I feel like that's a great question. Like she got me with that one. Like
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I understand what you're saying, and that's why me personally, I love Drake. Like I appreciate the impact he's had on music, but like personally, that's why I take Kendrick or Cole over him sometimes. Cause like Drake got some hard hitting shit, but like if I were, they talking about the same stuff
deep.
I'm going through.
They going deep.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
cut deep.
It's like I be feeling all the emotions, all the words that they write out.
Yeah. So like, that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm upset about some real life situation, like something that's like going on, like an incident, I can listen to Cole Kendrick. Like I'm gonna listen to Drake if I just had a situation with my girl or something and I'm upset or something like that. Most of the time.
Because he's not a conscious
It's
rapper.
not. And
Like,
then
he'll have some hard bars, but it's
right,
like
he'll have that for sure. It's Drake. He's got great talent. And then we got, I want to say, I feel like a lot of people take Drake over Kendrick and Cole because he doesn't address those issues. And a lot of people of our generation want to say shit like, "Oh, I don't want to hear that shit." Like, you feel me? They don't want to hear that rapping about the real shit that's
rapping
going
about
on.
real life.
They want to hear
police
the bullshit.
brutality.
They want to hear the party music, and I get it. That's cool to hear, but I don't want to hear that all the time.
Right.
I want to know what, like, I want to hear some real stuff. I want to hear about, like, like, I don't, the way they put it together is art. You just gotta explore it yourself. So
people don't know what they're missing out on. That's Kendrick.
It's
Lamar.
crazy, bro. Like, it's
really
crazy.
don't listen to Kendrick. Like, I feel you. Sometimes he's not in that mood,
Right.
but that lifts your spirit. Sometimes you just hear someone look like you rapping, seeing how they made it from where you was at, or even worse conditions, made it to this stardom.
And that's another reason I mess with Kendrick so much, because Good Kid, Mad City made me feel like I grew up where he grew up. When I listened to it, I was like, damn, that boy had it rough. I feel like I lived through his story, like the details, all of that. It's amazing. Like, that is a talent to do, to be able to,
the phone
to
calls,
be able to,
everything.
like, describe stuff the way you do. And then you got stuff like Fear, songs like Fear, like an 8-minute song.
Yeah.
You switching flows. You
That's
talking
what I'm
from
saying,
different
bro.
perspectives.
He progresses from
like,
being.
what in the world,
Yes.
bro? Like,
Speaking of that, why are we here?
it's crazy.
That's
That
one of my
too.
favorite Kendrick songs.
Not, bro. I was thinking about that. I'm not even on no Kendrick fan stuff. That is one of the greatest, like, as far as forms of art in music I have seen in my life.
Bro,
no
I
cap.
swear.
That is crazy. Like, Honestly, if you have some time, check
Listen
out
to that song.
Fear by Kendrick Lamar. It's on the damn album.
Yes.
Oh my.
So, Fear by Kendrick Lamar.
Fear by Kendrick Lamar. Let's
Definitely
talk
a
about it.
banger on that album.
Boom, boom, boom. So, if you're not hip to Kendrick Lamar album, damn, you should get hip to the song Fear on the album.
100%.
Fear is like a 7-minute song, approximately, but it's worth it. It's not a song you gotta keep replaying. I just want people who have that artistic, you know,
Really appreciate
taste.
the
Yeah,
art.
really appreciate the art of music. To
Appreciate
listen
art
to it.
and lyrics, heavy hitting lyrics. This song is for you.
Yeah, so he started off the song with the preacher talking, you know, about curses and stuff like that
Why
from
God,
like the
why
Bible.
God, do I got
Yeah,
suffer?
that why God do I got it. That, and then he comes in. I believe he was playing his stuff in reverse, which was so nasty. Like, then he started playing his stuff in reverse, and then he starts speaking in another perspective, like speaking as if he's his mom. And if you grew up in a black household or with the black mother, I feel like you could relate on a lot of things that he was saying, as his mother to him, and some of the things he was saying was like a part of the theme of the song, which was fear and things that contributed to what he thought was, you know, later on fear in his life. And then
Yeah, another thing about that also that makes that song so great is because it's essentially three parts of the song.
yeah,
It starts as the fears that he has when he's 7, then he goes to 17, then 27.
that's what's cold, bro. That is so cold.
And then the problems change so much, obviously.
And the details are crazy. Like, he walks you through a story. And the second one, he was talking about
being scared to go broke.
being scared to go broke. Saying how he was sleeping from hall to hall, even though he was doing shows. And then
He said all this money is God playing a joke on me.
is God playing a joke on me? Then he had he was talking about maybe he'll die just because that's what you do when you're 17.
Yeah.
You know, that's just, some of that is just so raw. And he was talking about just the neighborhood being in and just growing up as a teenager and just how tough it was to survive. And then he finishes off the third part with speaking that was the money. That was the older part, like fear of losing his riches and going back to being broke, which I can't say I can necessarily relate to, but I can see that fear, obviously, like
especially
at the top of the world to being in poverty again. That's crazy.
Especially when you work that hard to get all the way up there, you don't want to go back.
Absolutely.
If you're smart, there's no reason for you to go back.
Right, and I feel like once you reach a certain status, like as far as clout, you shouldn't like. I feel like you would feel like, even if like this music thing failed, my name could still give me some money at the end of the day. It hold weight somewhere.
Facts.
But yeah, and then he wrapped up the song with the pastor talking again about, you know, certain things in the Bible. But that song is absolutely fire. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
That is a complete song. Like, that is a complete.
Dude, that album is so great. The
That
fact
album
that
is a complete
you can play
project.
it one way or another is to reverse as well.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then, you know what I also
Whose
like?
albums can you do that?
Nobody. And that's another thing I like at the end. I don't know if you peep, but at the end of the album, my favorite song on the album for a long period of time was Duckworth, which was the last song on the album. I like the storytelling in that too. It's great. By the way, yeah, I like seeing all the rapper ratings people be doing and like their attributes and stuff. If that was the case, Kendrick's storytelling is a 99 overall. Gotta be a 99 overall. And
he established that in his first album.
Like, come on, brother, storytelling is crazy. And what was I saying? So Duckworth, at the end, he played a little, you know, he had the last line, and then boom, and then you hear the little
tape rewind.
It's like the whole album.
Yeah.
quick though,
Yeah.
but you can hear it. Like if you listen to the album, you can hear it.
100%.
Like and then you hear the
beats,
I got
instruments.
at the end. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's cold.
Yep.
Like nobody does. That's what I'm saying.
He puts
My
so much
favorite people
attention to
be
his
the
art.
people that just don't. They're just different. They don't do the same thing as everybody else.
100%.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar, man. We waiting on the album.
Yes, sir. Shout out.
You just
Kendrick.
earned yourself another month just because I appreciate
One more month, man.
One more
What is
month.
it? It's May now. Listen, it was.
Yeah.
It was alleged that he was going to drop. Rumor he was going to drop.
Hey, I ain't
in
gonna
the
lie.
summer.
If I ain't bumping the Kendrick album by my birthday, it's over with.
Yeah, it's
Over with, Kendrick. And Rod Wave.
We need some new Rod Wave as well.
We
man.
can.
Stop playing with us, man.
Like, come on, bro.
Yes, sir. But thank you for tuning in, everybody. It's season finale, episode 10 of Weezytalks.
Hey, man, that's gonna wrap it up for season 1 of Weezytalks, baby. That's what we do.
Yes, man.
Season 2 is coming soon.
Coming
we'll
real
be
soon.
back early May, around
May.
May 6th, 7th. I don't want to give you all day because I don't like keeping promises. I'm saying promises I can't keep.
You feel me?
Also, we got some big things planned for season 2.
Yep.
What's some things we got? You feel me? What's going on?
You know, might have a new set. Might have a new set. Some brand new topics. Also, gonna have some guests coming.
We'll have some guests. Now,
next season.
The venue and things like that, we're gonna put a pin in that. New topics confirmed. Guests confirmed.
Yes.
We got, and if you have, we got friends, we got a lot of associates, we got a lot of people that know us. If you're my homie, please do not ask to be on the podcast because you're not talking about nothing. If you're promoting something, you're an artist, whether that be music, physical painting, if you do music analyst, if you talk about the culture, if you're promoting a product, you got a business or something, hit us up.
Hey,
if you just want to talk, that's something else. You know, maybe we'll put a pin in it. If you have a specific topic you're a pro at talking at and you've been on other podcasts and you're experienced with that, we'll chat it up with you. But if you just want to have a conversation, we may have...
If you funny though.
Yeah, if you are funny, we may hit you up. Yeah. But we do have something in the work where we'll be going live with some people, having talks with people like that who want to be on the podcast on Instagram.
Yes,
so
indeed.
Be sure to follow us, Weezytalks X.
Yes, sir.
Cam23, Night Weezy.
Just cause we finished with the podcast for a month, we ain't going nowhere.
Don't forget,
make sure to stay
still
active on all our
platforms.
socials.
Like, come on, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, YouTube.
all of it. You
turn
gonna see
us
us
up,
again.
baby.
Just wait.
Like, we about to keep feeding you. Like, y'all still gonna see it. It's gonna look like we ain't even go nowhere.
Yes.
It's gonna look like we didn't go nowhere. And next time y'all see us, y'all gonna see the progress. Shout out to y'all because we ain't nothing without y'all.
Yes.
We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. We hope y'all keep it going through season 2, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes, indeed.
We will see y'all in season 2.
Support it. Yes, sir. Harlem.